Don't blame me for getting the video up late or anything like that, just in case you was waiting for it at 6:30, which we normally do. Remember, I do have a regular job, you feel me? So I had to rush home from work to make sure I get here in time to recap my research from last night, make sure I can tell you guys what we got right, what we got wrong, so at least you guys will know where we're coming from on a nightly basis, so you can see that we're not just picking these picks out of thin air. And if you can see my shirt, Win Street, because as I said, we do recommend you betting single parlay games. But you know, what that depends on whether it's going to be a minus or a plus, whatever the case may be. You might see some picks that you like, particularly for yourself, and you're going to be like, you know what, I like that. I'm going to put this amount of money on there, or whatever the case may be. So we do recommend betting single bets, but who don't like a good parlay, right? And that's part of the reason why we're here. Tonight is no different. We're trying to win some money. I know you trying to. I'm trying to. So remember, don't take every pick that I say and put it on a ticket, and then you say, oh man, he ain't tell me, or some of them. Of course, it is gambling, so of course something is going to come through for us, something is not going to come through for us. Shout out to my producer. She is behind the camera that you don't normally see. She makes sure all these things happen. And yes, she's a female. I did say a she, right? So shout out to my producer to making sure all these things happen. We do recommend, if you do have a gambling problem, to call 1-800-GAMBLING. I promise you, no matter if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody will be there to talk to you about whatever gambling issue you may have. But if you don't have a gambling problem and this is why you're here, let's get into it, right? We normally start off with recapping from last night, so we're going to go right into it. So some of the games start later than some, so if you're just watching this, you're just seeing this now, you still have a chance to actually win you some money tonight, right? So last night we had Golden State. Now, on one of my tickets, because I had two particular tickets in, and one of my tickets I won, and then on the other one, Golden State screwed me because I had Golden State money line on one ticket, and I laid the points with them -3. They end up almost losing the game. I'm happy that they actually did win the game, but they only won by 2. So if you took the money line, that was a good bet for you. Pascal Siakam, to get a double-double. He did that for us, no issues. We also took the Lakers money line. They did that for us, no problem. Our lean last night, some of our leans last night was Orlando Magic -4.5. You can see where we're going with this, right? Steak and potatoes. I'm a skinny guy, so you know, I'm trying to bulk up my weight. You see my shirt, right? This right here, when I'm feeling lucky, I'm gonna put this on just to let you guys know when my nights when I'm feeling it. This is what I'm going to wear, just in case you guys didn't know, all right? But that's a different day, different story for a different day, all right? We had Houston plus the points. I think they end up winning that game outright. We had Milwaukee Bucks money line. They did that. Minnesota plus 2.5. They did that. Jeremy Grant under 19.5 points. He ended the night with 19 points on the dot, so that half a point actually save you. Sometimes that half a point will screw you, right? But they definitely did that. We also had the Lakers game over 242.5, and that was a clear winner. So you could have took any one of those and combined it to however you want to do. Because you go to the grocery store, what you going to do? Buy everything in there? And we're talking about the season oil. You're not going to take every season in there to what? No, you're going to take your favorite season that you like, and you're going to go home and make the recipe that you want, right? Okay. I'm doing my best, man. You gotta work with me. All right. So I'm not telling you to take every single thing I'm telling you to take and put on your ticket and create a crazy parlay and just be looking and just be playing your ticket based on the number that's underneath your ticket. That's not what we're doing. That's why me personally, I'm willing to take a -900. I'm willing to take a -1100. But a lot of times, sometimes you even do that and they don't come through for you. My kryptonite is Trae Young, and we gonna definitely get into him right now because last night I had him. Mind you, he's my kryptonite. I took him for -900 to get 20 points. I don't think I was asking anything much, right? minus 900. He ended the night with 19 points. So Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks and the Mavericks, the Stars, anything to start with Dallas, whatever, and Atlanta, they've been kryptonite for us, right? But last night we took Trae Young 25 plus points, 6 plus assists, and that was cash money. That was cash money. So if you went to the restaurant, you could leave a tip. I promise you could have left a tip. You ain't had to go in the back, wash no dishes, and none of that. All right? Please. All right? Not a guy. Yesterday I told you, cash money, right? This was a plus money I told you yesterday. Josh Giddey over 6.5 assists. He definitely did that for us. No problem. That was a cash for us with the Josh Giddey plus money. Sabonis. Now, yesterday when I woke up and I did my research and I did everything I had to do, me personally, what I was supposed to do is take Sabonis under 40.5. But when I look at this guy that been averaging triple-double and all this wonderful stuff, and, you know, when we take him to get a double-double or a triple-double, he do that for us, right? But last night, that was on me where I let myself down on that one because originally when I had it, it was under 40.5 points, rebound, and assists. I actually ended up changing that because I'm saying, why not? This guy had been performing at a level that would get him over 40.5 assists and rebound because he's somebody that can get you 23 points or whatever the case may be. But, you know, just a quick recap real quick. We just got to get back right back into it. Get out of the way real fast. We got a couple more from last night, and then we're going to dive into the picks from tonight. Toronto Maple Leafs last night, we had their money line. That was good for us as well. The Oilers let us down against Columbus. They actually lose the game 3-2. The Kraken, they came through for us. Last night we had their money line. But I said if you wasn't feeling the price, you could have took them on the run line. And they actually won 6-1. So, but for me personally, I was taking them on the money line last night. To turn to college real quick, we took Wisconsin last night. They did not come through for us. We took Pittsburgh. They definitely did that. San Diego, we laid the points with them minus 4.5. They actually won by 5, so that was just right there on the nose. Tennessee, we laid the points with them minus 15.5. That was actually cash. Dayton, for whatever reason, they was unable to do that. I believe they lost the game outright. UConn as well. We laid the points with them minus 7, and they actually lost the game outright. So for last night for a college, we didn't do too bad. We're pretty much even. So we're three for three. So it was 6 picks. We got 3 right. We got 3 wrong for college picks. Hockey, you can already see. You guys can look in and see how that goes. All right. Real quick, if you guys can actually get some of the plays from tonight. As I said, I did have to rush home and try to get these picks out to you guys so you guys can actually try to make yourself some money. In which, trust me, I didn't even put my own ticket in here so you can understand how fast I'm trying to get the video out there to you guys because I need to put my own ticket in as well, right? So it's a lot of times if you're from anywhere that rats may be, right? We're not saying this person a rat. We're not saying you're a rat. None of that stuff. And do remember, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLING. It don't matter if it's 3:30 in the afternoon, 3:30 in the morning. Somebody will be there to talk about whatever gambling problem you may have, but we don't have any gambling problems over here. We're trying to cash some parlays. So let's continue with the video. I smell a rat tonight. A lot of cheese, man. A lot of cheese. So now, when it comes to Boston and Tampa Bay, I know a lot of people might be looking at it like, I want to take Boston. I want to take Boston, too. I want to take Boston. But I remember the last time they played, Tampa Bay actually played in Boston, in which Boston did what Boston was supposed to do, which was what? Win at home, because they do have the best record of home record, at least I should say, in the NHL. So you're at home. We take your chances with you winning at home when you have the best record in the league, right? So they did what they had supposed to do. But that was the second time that they beat Tampa Bay this season. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up yourself. But guess what? Tonight, Boston ain't playing at home. They playing in Tampa. And I don't think Tampa is just gonna come. They at home. I don't think they just gonna. And I do like home teams, mind you, from my personal betting. I don't think Tampa is just gonna forget that and roll over and be like, you know what, we're gonna let these guys beat us 3 times, especially now that we're at home. So tonight I expect to see a little extra fight from Tampa. I don't care if it go in overtime, shootout. You can put me on the floor. All right, you heard me? And I don't even play hockey. I don't even know how to skate. I promise you. Somebody might have to take me to the ER right now. I don't even have y'all phone numbers, so you can see what I'm saying. Take my word for it. I'm not saying that Boston Bruins can't find a way to win. They do have one of the better records in the NHL, but betting is all about picking your spots. And tonight is a spot that I feel as though a lot of people might be betting with Boston, but I'm going with Tampa. You know, you take your recipe, you make your own sauce, man. Another one I'm looking at for picks tonight would be, so we got Tampa out of the way for hockey. That would be my pick. Tampa versus Boston Bruins. I'm taking Tampa at home. They got. It's like a revenge thing, as I said. Another one I'm looking at, because we do got to get the videos out there. It is actually out to 7 Eastern time where we at. Detroit Red Wings. I don't want to go into too much details because I'll be here all night. All right. So I know you guys trying to get the picks. You like, when this guy gonna finish the video? Easy. You understand me? By the way, I am your host, Spider, straight from Jamaica, just in case you was wondering, all right? Let's get that out of the way because we deal with that whenever we please. We don't got to do it now, but trust me, you get the picture, you get the image. You're here to try to win, and we trying to do the same as well. Pittsburgh. I'm looking at the Pittsburgh game tonight as well. I do believe that Washington can win, but on a sneaky tip, I like Pittsburgh. And if you combine that, depends on where you're betting at, of course. If you combine that with the game over, depends on where you're betting at, your odds might change. But overall, I do like the game over. Washington can score, Pittsburgh can score. I think the total is over 6.5. I don't see no reason why they can't. I think last time Pittsburgh had to win. If you guys watch that game, I was on the edge of my seats because we took Pittsburgh that night and they actually won the game 7-6, if you would believe that. And we talking about hockey. That's 13 points in my calculation. What? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'd have to be taking teams to go over 5.5 and they don't do it. And then I look at that, disappointed. You heard me? Disappointed. I promise you. Disappointed. But we're going to continue. Tonight, I also feel as though Nashville can get the win tonight, and that is a plus money. I do have a question mark over that one, just in case you guys are wondering. Yeah, we're doing some sniffing around here. We ain't talking about no coke because that would be illegal. We don't even get into stuff like that. But when I say sniff, I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea, all right? We trying to find the rats. We trying to find the plays that they might be setting you up for, so you can just bet your money and lose. We trying to stay away from them, all right? So, you know, as I said, you take it how you want to. But tonight, I do believe that Nashville in a spot where I think is a plus 100 single bet. That would be a nice one, right? To continue, I do like Calgary tonight as well. And the Colorado Avalanche, which have been doing numbers for us for the season on hockey. I know those Colorado and Calgary might be a high minus, but depends on where you're betting at. If you combine those two, you actually get plus money. You thank me later, all right? And that could be a single game parlay by itself. Don't say I ain't do nothing for you, all right? That might be a Christmas sweater for your mom in December, and we're still in January. Don't forget that, all right? We're still in January. We're going to go through these real quick because time is going up. We've been here long enough. I know you guys waiting for the rest of the picks. So tonight, we're going to go for the NBA. Don't mind me, as I said, I had to rush home from work. Try to get you guys these picks, so my notes is all out of whack. So forgive me, all right? work with me, as I would say. Work with me, all right? Work with me. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as you trying to help me out with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about our picks. You agree, you disagree, you have your own picks of your own. Let us know what you think. All right, no issues right there. If we're gonna go NBA basketball tonight, a lot of these prices are high. We just going straight money line, whatever the case may be. You can take them how you may want to. I would say tonight, I'm leaning Boston, Brooklyn, Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, the Suns, and also the Clippers. Now, if you look at the Clippers particularly, it's a minus 855. That's a minus on there for that money line. So guess what? Depends on where you're betting at. Don't bet the spread. Be smart. Shave the spread down. Help yourself. Clippers going to win. How much they going to win by? We don't know. We do not know. I can't tell you that. I don't think God himself right now could be standing next to me and tell you how much they're going to win by. We don't know. We know they're going to win, and that's good enough for us. All right? As I said, work with me, guys. Work with me because I'm trying to work with you. All right? So, I know, as I said earlier in the video, a lot of people like the parlays. Yeah. I know. That's why we're here. And remember, my producer told me I got to remember, because, you know, people have a short memory span. We got to remind you guys, if you do have a gambling problem, no matter what time of day it is, call 1-800-GAMBLING. Somebody will be there for you to gamble. Quick parlay for you real quick. Tampa Bay Lightning, Detroit Red Wings, Pittsburgh game over 6. Nashville, money line, Colorado minus 1.5. Phoenix Suns, money line. That can be a parlay for you guys. You can also pick that how you may want to. Now, thank you for joining. If you wasn't here last night, thank you for joining us tonight. If not, recommend your friend. Welcome to Against the Odds Betting. Better luck to you. Better luck to me. See you guys tomorrow, all right?